Hello guys, and welcome back. I did say that we were going to go down to the old apartment and pick up the bike. We're also supposed to pick up some cookies today from an ex-neighbor, which is really sweet of her to make for us as part of a parting gift slash Christmas gift. So actually we didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because a lot of things ended up happening and we just didn't have the time to go out. Actually ended up having a really good pizza though. But because we didn't get to go yesterday, we're actually going today. So I'm getting ready now so that I can, we can go and drive over there, pick up the bike, pack it up and put it back in the house. And then today, I think all the stores should be open. Today is the 27th, by the way. So all the stores should be open as far as grocery stores and things like that. Because we do still need vanilla extract because I want to make this sweet potato souffle, but I can't make it because we don't have vanilla extract nor do we have enough butter to make it. So we're going to be heading out there today and hopefully I'll get some cool footage for you guys so you can see if the streets are crowded once again. And like I said before, I'm not an official, so I cannot, like, you know, and information changes every day, so definitely contact your CDC website. From what I understand, we have today, the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th that we are allowed to move about, and then we have I think the 30th too. 31st, the 1st, and the 6th, and the 5th, I think we're not supposed to be like congregating and stuff like that. Also too, something different that I noticed is apart from like being in Clarksville, you have to wear your mask even when you're outside. If you're exercising like on a bike or running, you don't have to wear your mask. And a lot of people still do, but they just really want people to be wearing their mask whenever you're stepping outside of your house, ideally. I mean, are there people who don't anyway? Yes, of course, there are people who don't, but generally speaking, everyone here wears a mask, even when you're out to take out the trash or walking out to your car, whatever the case may be. And the last information that I received when like looking at like the Comune website and things like that, you are risking to get a fine if you are not wearing your mask. It's like the main focus, I think, is more so making sure that you're cleaning your hands before you go inside a facility, especially a hospital, and with like soap and water or with the sanitizer. They have sanitation stations everywhere, and making sure that you are wearing your mask always. For example, when I was on my flight, I had to wear a mask the entire time. I could not take my mask off unless it was to eat or to drink, or if I was in the bathroom, like because there's no one else around you, then I would take it off then. Definitely everything for the most part is, I would say, fairly normal with the exception of mask wearing, sanitation, curfew and things like that. Because right now we have the curfew of, like I said before, the 2 p.m. And the 10 p.m. I don't know for how long that will last. I'm hoping it will not last very long, depending on how things go, you know, this year. I'm hoping that we'll start seeing ourselves going in a positive trajectory. For the moment, this is currently our situation. Traveling like between here and other European countries right now, or coming from the States to here, you have to have documents to show you're here to reunite with family or for strictly for business purposes. And you also have to have a negative COVID test. And I understand that's the same if you're coming, for example, from Italy to Germany. You have to show that negative test. You have to do your quarantine. Because it changes sometimes from when I was looking at it. So I would say it's fair to say that you have to have your negative test, do your quarantine, and you have to also have a specific reason as to why you're coming into the country. So that's just my little update for what's going on here. I will get back to you guys soon. This is the bike. The bike is, we finally have acquired the bike. Yes. Clearly someone needs a bike rack in their car, but It's another conversation for another day. But it's a lot of sunlight. Well, now we are headed on our way to Happy Casa. So we just unloaded the bike. Now we're going to Happy Casa to look at possibly if we can find some cabinets for the laundry room and other parts. I'm trying to get, there we go, look more normal. And for other parts and other things we may need for the house. So we're going to do that now, show you guys what that place looks like, where they have things all related to the house. So we're going to do that, and then, I don't know, see what happens the rest of the day. Funny thing happened. Didn't realize that being Sunday, that Happy Casa is going to be closed. So we actually ended up at Iperodetti to do some shopping for groceries instead, because grocery stores are all open today, and like main stores and malls are not. So. These are honestly the largest bottles I've ever seen. The store, like I said, is known for that. They're kind of like the Sam's Club here in Vicenza. Said before, this January we have the Befana coming up, which is kind of like another Santa Claus situation. But she's the witch that carries this candy with her and gives it to little kids. So they've already started decorating for that. So Ipertesano, or Iperosetto, I think I'm saying that right, is actually very similar to a Sam's Club, like an Italian Sam's Club. They have a lot of things in bulk here, a lot of really good sales. Me and Giulio used to come here a lot when we were living here in Italy together. We wanted to buy things for parties, just for the house, so we didn't have to go out and do so much spending all the time. It's really, if you're living here in Italy, it's really somewhere where you should, if you're used to the Sam's Club buying in bulk, definitely check out an Iper when you're in town. I'm walking through the store. I wanted to point this out, that here in Italy, just like in Japan, the size of like things like Coca-Cola is much smaller. They're more like what we consider like bite size almost. Compared to the size that we have in the US for a single person. And I think it's also a little bit more costly here as well. But it also has less sugars in it, at least in my experience that I found, the Coca-Cola that you find in Japan and in Italy. So I feel it's something we don't have in the States, where you have the meat just lined up like this, in this style. Never have I seen this before. Vegan Baileys. Yeah. Lactose free. Amazing. Now that I finished scanning all my items, we had to pay for a bag since we didn't bring one and got more than we anticipated to come in here to get. So, I'm ready to pay. And it's going to ask you how many bags you want. We're going to take 1 or 2. We're going to take 2. Take 2, and it'll add it to your price, because see here they are 10 cents.
Confermare la quantità. 20 centesimi. Inserire I contanti oppure selezionare il tipo di pagamento. Inserire I contanti oppure premere pagare con carta.
There.
There's a lot of blinking lights. And 45 cents. Yeah.
And then we're going to take that receipt and we're going to take it over there so that we can exit. And so you scan it, and you're good to go.
Oh, this is almost a rosé.
That is not rosé.
Almost.